This is a tutorial for CopterCam staff on the use of the new booking management system version 2. You should already have viewed the first tutorial, which is how to create a booking. So now we'll just cover a bit of the other functions available to staff. Now your login, if you haven't already logged in and changed your password, should just be your first initial, surname, and then your surname is the password. And please make sure you go to My Details and change your password in there. Now you'll see that the dashboard, the first thing you'll see is if there's any jobs assigned to you, then you'll see that in the assigned bookings table. We've made it quite simple for you to, you can either edit the job by clicking on the job number, but the easiest way is to click on the accept button, and that will actually bring up the job and change the status to the next status, which will be accepted, so you can actually schedule the job in. Okay, so now that you've pressed the accepted button, the job's been loaded, the status has automatically been set to accepted. You see that you've already, the camera operator can be selected by the pilot. I've already selected one here when I assigned the job. You can see that in this job it's for clip media, and the option send status updates to customers there, which basically means that not only does the booking agent, which is us in this case, clip media, was actually put in as booking agent, but if that was us or Aperture or any of the other clients, by default the client, the end client won't get the email, but if that option has been selected by the booking agent, then a copy of the status updates will also be sent to the final customer. So from here, to accept the booking, the only thing you need to do that's not default is actually schedule in the booking. So this one is actually for HPF Run for Reason this weekend. I don't know the exact date, I've just put 8 o'clock, but we need to speak to the guys to get the time. Obviously this one here requires us to meet the client on site, so that option's already been selected. You can see in here that some extra functionality. We can add notes to the job without actually editing the description. And as you can see here, I've already added a couple of notes when I actually created the booking. And as usual, the system's generated a map for you based on the address. So once you've actually, the only thing you need to do, schedule the date, make sure the status is accepted, press save, and now you'll see that the job actually moved from the assigned bookings table to the bookings in progress. So bookings in progress, all the jobs that currently in your queue that are accepted, completed, or I think on hold might be there as well. So once it's in the bookings in progress, you can again edit the job there. If you need to open up the job, you can actually click on it. Add more notes as you speak to the client. You can add notes about the conversations you've had, so we can, if you're not in, or when the client calls up and asks for a status update, we can actually see there's notes that have been put in. But otherwise, just try to keep the scheduled date up to date as much as you can, especially if the weather changes. That will also notify the client or the booking agent when to expect us to come. Another cool feature is pressing the printer button will actually generate a PDF type view, so it's actually much easier to print in this view. Again, you'll get the map as well in there. Otherwise, worst case, just open up the job and select print. You'll actually find that you'll actually print all right. Now the next tab, the next table, sorry, is the ready for upload table. So once the job is marked as completed, you'll actually move to this table and you'll get a URL. I could just change it to completed, so you'll actually get the next update. You'll actually get a URL. When you click on that URL, it'll actually pop up the media file link for that booking agent. And then so it's marked as completed, click on it, next option, uploaded, save. Now it'll actually move to the uploaded table, so the client or the booking agent will actually have that in their dashboard with the download link for them. And again, your chart down the bottom will update. So I'm just going to quickly log out of here and actually reset that job, because that actually is a job that needs to be done. Now in the admin view, basically this just gives me the ability to look at all jobs across all our offices. Get out of that. Now the next tab is the scheduled jobs tab. So once you've actually put your schedule in, you can actually get a report of all jobs based upon when the scheduled date is. I'm not sure why that hasn't popped up, but let's take a look at it. Okay, I'll have to get this fixed. In the bookings tab, this basically has all the bookings which are essentially the same as the jobs in progress, but from here you can actually change status searches. So if you need to search for a job that you've done, you can use that, or you can, for example, type in something. For example, you might type in Clip Media Motion, and it'll bring all the jobs as Clip Media Motion. If you type in, say, Aperture, for example, here, there's no jobs in Aperture, you'll actually find this will clear out. And so if you needed to create a quick report as to what jobs you need, you can actually format it the way you want it, and then print out essentially a schedule sheet for that. But otherwise, you can always use the scheduled jobs when that gets fixed. So essentially, hopefully this will allow you to quickly process all the jobs. If you have any questions, just send me an email. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to run both systems in parallel at the moment. We're trying to put all the jobs through the new system, but if it's not working for whatever reason, just put in the old system, and we'll run it there. All the new system jobs will commence with job number 1000. We'll designate that the system that the job is actually being created in the new system. Right, thanks very much.